My name is Thomas Dangerfield. I work for White Design in Cincinnati, and let's get started. This is Battelle lobby. We did an environmental graphic design, or EGD package for them. Part of that package was an interactive video display, and we're calling it the Battelle AirTouch wall. When the mouse came about, a computer mouse, it broke down a barrier between the user and the media. And then again with the click wheel on an iPod, and now the touchscreens on iPhones. We wanted to continue that and remove more of the device from the conversation between the user and the media. And we wanted to elongate that conversation. So, what this device does is it starts tracking the user from about 20 feet out, and it plays an animation that sort of starts a conversation with the user. It sort of says hello. This is the inside of it. It then invites you to come up to it, and beyond that, it's a 5-foot by 30-foot display, and it tracks the user in 3D. These are some of the development drawings from our original concept. And it allows you to input information from about 2 feet in front of the wall and up to touching the wall. And I think in a couple slides here we've got some development video from it. Part of the EGD package was some graphics on a monumental glass wall and a monumental molecule sculpture. And the inspiration for our interface, the primary navigation, is actually a 3D molecule that the user spins around and selects nodes from. These are some of the original concepts of that. Up top, we're concepting that we want this molecule to spin in all 3 axes. This is an early render. Within this, there are 350 destinations for the user. This is a concept video, proof of concept. It's hard to see the user. Spinning the molecule around in 3 dimensions. You can see there's a large circle that tracks his hand when he's a foot away from the wall, and as it closes in, it zeroes in on this finger position. These are the final flats for how the interface works. This is the primary navigation. There's a secondary navigation which isn't shown here, and this is a tertiary navigation. We produced just over 60 million frames of animation in 3 times the definition of HD, playing at 50 layers at a time at 60 frames per second. So this thing is pushing a whole lot of pixels at once. So after you get a follow mode, you get an invitation. You can have sort of an intellectual conversation with Battelle, their brand, what they offer. The final mode is a presentation mode, where we can gang the whole wall together and present to a group of 50 to 100. And these are stills from a video that we produced for that. When in individual mode, the wall is split up into 3 sections, and 3 users can use the wall independently. There's stereo audio with each station. And when you're in presentation mode, we use all 6 channels of that audio, and the presenter, which is the CEO who we shot, walks up and down that wall and his voice follows him. Actually did sound design in 6 channels, and we scored the thing in 6 channels.
We designed an interactive video wall in order to present Battelle's story in a way that invites the user to discover. When a visitor approaches, the animation follows the movement of the visitor, enticing them to explore the wall. When the video wall is touched, its 3 stations transform into a rich, interactive informational kiosk, displaying over 350 individually animated segments.
If you see buttons, will come to the user. See how the button grows when your finger gets close? Rollover states on a touch wall.
It can be triggered remotely to display monumental video presentations for a cinematic experience.
That's it. Thank you very much.